Welcome back to the channel, little hippies. I'm Papa Bear. Stay tuned, I got a video for you. All right. Where I'm sitting at right now is all bunch of weeds before. I started way over here. We're bringing you around. See the cart there full of wood? That was all from this area here. A couple weekends ago, I started over there, and then everything kind of went on standstill due to my father was sent to the hospital and then got sick, and then eventually, unfortunately, passed away. And I trimmed all this bank out, and I could mow all the way up to the tree. Okay, bring it around here, and I did all the way up to where that bush is at, and on this other side of the white pool there was nothing but grass, okay, or weeds, or whatever you want to call it. So where you can see this line right here is where I started at this morning. I've already mowed all this out after I trimmed it out, and then I used the mower on that and got it all nice and smoothed out. Like I said, this is all the wood from this small area here. So the plan is today is try to get as much done, which honestly I think I'm going to call it a day. Yesterday I did a lot of stuff, and I'm sure you've already saw the video of me doing the back property, hooking up electrical boxes and all that stuff. So if you haven't, go check out that video. So I'm kind of wore out today. Down here, which is interesting, right about right here is where they had, the previous owner had a fire bucket, burn bucket, or where burn can, where you burn your trash. And we started out that way, and then the can just got rusted, and I was like, this looks so tacky there. So we got rid of it. But over the years, they pretty much just basically let all the trash and stuff go down the bank here. We had a drainage issue. If you'd seen the video a while back, I talked about how underneath the basement there is, it's not a crawl space, it's not really a basement, but it's like I don't know, it's underneath the house is where the furnace is at and all that stuff, and there's a drain there. Well, the previous owner said, well, it's right there where the burn thing is. Well, I was looking for a pipe, okay, I'll be honest with you, I was looking for a pipe. I did not see this until I mowed today, but I found, whoa, I found what I believe is the drain. It does look like it's going to need to be replaced. It goes down out in there, and I'm not doing that today, or I wasn't even planning on doing any of that today. My plan was to basically start right about, back it up here. My plan was to start right about here and work my way that way, just along the bank, and so that way it's all nice and cleaned up. Tomorrow is not supposed to rain till tomorrow evening, so I think I'm just going to come out here in the morning and knock this out. I still have to get firewood, and I'm tired. I'm wore out today, so I think I'm calling it quits. Between the video technical issues and trying to figure out why my video didn't get recorded, I was like, you know what, I'm done for the day. I really am. I'm hot, I'm tired, and I think I just need to go inside and take a rest. I really do. And plus it's getting later in the afternoon. I need to still give Carmen a lunch. So what my plan is here is I don't want to, even before calling it quits today, my plan was to bring you along the process. I'm not going to sit here and make you watch a whole video of me just trimming. I think that would be kind of boring. And yes, I know a lot of people do speed up videos and stuff like that, and I could do that too. if I wanted to. But I was like, nah, my videos are really simple, and I think that's why a lot of our subscribers like our channel. It's a very simple channel. We're down to earth people, and nothing fancy or anything like that with our videos. Um, that means we only have 20 subscribers. Then we only got 20 subscribers. I think I got grass on the back of my back. It's making me itch. So, but I will bring you back tomorrow after I get half of this trimmed out, and then I'll just keep bringing you along this video journey as I go down the bank. But for today, I am taking so tomorrow will be Wednesday, so you'll see me on Wednesday doing the rest of it, or trying to knock out some of this bank. Once you get down here, you realize, my gosh, it's a lot. And I got months ahead to do this. The plan is to get at least most of this, or at least try to get half of it knocked out this fall and early winter, or even during the winter I can work. Temperatures don't bother me. I still got to do the bank on the other side, and then what I'm going to do next year, instead of having to keep fighting with the weeds and stuff, because this stuff will grow back, once the spring hits, is I'm going to be spraying it down and killing any weeds, because I don't want to have to deal with this again. And that's the same thing on the riverbank. I don't want to be dealing with that all summer, trimming and stuff. I don't mind trimming around the houses and the barn and stuff like that, or along the edge of the bank there. But I don't want to have to do constantly down in here dealing with weeds and fighting with it and trying to see who's going to win, because weeds will win. When God calls us all home and this road is ended, the weeds will still be here. So that's the plan for next spring, is to get ready right on the back. I got a thing to hook on the back here, a big 20-gallon container, and it has a sprayer on it. And then I'll just basically go along the bank and stop so many feet and spray, and then just keep going down the bank. And that's the plan, is to kill as much as weeds as I can and keep at it, because this is just, and then what I could do out here, do a control burn. If I had, they make flame torches or flamethrowers, not like the ones in the military, but they're you can actually do control burns, and I could do that out here in this open area. Yes, there's trees, but like I said, if you do a control burn, you can actually control it. So that's the plan. So I will see you tomorrow morning, bright and early, and we'll get started on the bank more. All right. Have a great day. Well, good morning, good morning. It's Wednesday. I told you we'd be doing the weed trimming the next day. Well, not exactly. We are got a couple of things on the plate just before we do the weed whacking. Um, First thing we got to do is we got to load up some wood. All right. Yeah, we got to load up some firewood. Bring it up to the house. The weather's going to be turning kind of nasty here the next couple days. So I got to get some wood brought up. I got a few other items to do before I get to it. So come along with the journey, all right? All right. Well, I got the wood loaded up. I wanted to show you two things on a homestead that I think is a very important thing to have, okay? Especially this time of year, it is good to have yourself a handy dandy machete. Why? Because it's snake season. You don't want to get bit by a copperhead snake, or you will end up in the hospital, okay, little hippies? This is weight in gold right here. It's a machete. And it can be used for a lot of things, cutting weeds down, just multiple things it can be used for, all right? So that's one of the tools. Now I'm going to show you something. The previous owner, we bought the tractor off of, okay? Make sure I got it in there. Okay. Next thing in weight and gold is a good utility cart. All right, so this is weight and gold right here. Is a good utility cart that can be pulled behind it. This was another item that we bought from the homeowner. Thank gosh we did, because this thing has been a lifesaver, especially when I'm doing all of the hard labor and stuff. It helps pull around stuff. Like you see, we got a firewood loaded up. I don't know if I really showed you in the first. I had the camera turned the other way around so I could see my pretty smug. But you really don't need to see that. That's the weight gold right there. Is a good tractor, especially on a small homestead. But definitely weight and gold is right here. Definitely. There is our farm cat, old Garfunkel, and there's Carmen. There's Gypsy. Poor dog, she's itching all over the place. I've given her baths, and I don't know what else to do for her. So, all right, let's get this wood brought up to the front of the house, and then I will bring you back. Well, thought I'd show you the next project. I actually already got started, to be honest with you. All this stuff here, sorry about that. Carmen can't wash her own 2 feet. Why don't you go play, sweetie? There you go. All right. What the plan was here was to bring you over this way a little bit. Coming through the chairs. Here we go. All right, everybody. So the plan was to get rid of this. Be honest with you, I thought it was had its last days. But everything on a homestead, we recycle. We're talking to our friends, remember? All right, so everything on the thing is recyclable, okay? This is actually pretty freaking solid for a press board. So basically what I decided to do is keep it. What I think I'm going to do, and what I'm planning on doing, taking a tarp, and I'm going to drape it over the back, because the back is the most important part, because there are cracks in between the 2 pieces of board they put, or the press board, that originally made the back of this, but as time is, it swells, and so I've already organized all this. It's got all of our necessities, including all the stuff that's on the table, including our tackle bags. They're going to go into the big bin that I cleaned yesterday, and I will bring you and show you that. So what I thought I'd do is just basically, we're going to open this up. I bought this because we're planning on going to, well, the wife and Carmen are planning on going to a birthday party the day of, not this weekend, but next weekend, going to a birthday party on a farm, and she's going to get a couple bales of hay so I can put in the back of the tractor, so I can take the kids like on a mini hay ride. And so I bought that originally for this, so we're going to have to buy another one. So I'm going to drape this over the back of it. That way, the weather, any rain that comes in this way, is going to hit the tarp instead of hitting this. And hopefully I have enough to drape down the side. I'll bring you over this way a little bit. Hang on, everybody. Here we go. And tip you over a little bit, like a little teapot. All right, little hippie? See how this is all rough? It's basically falling apart. So if I can get this draped on the side of it, which is my goal here. Carmen, can you go play, please, before you knock over the tripod? Thank you. She's on purposely trying to knock you guys over. Gotta love 4-year-olds. So what we're going to do is drape this over the top. And no, it's not going to hang over to this. I'm going to actually have to bring it out this a little bit. So I can get it down the back side of this. It doesn't look like it's going to cover the sides of it. But that's okay, because I can get another tarp if I need to. I'm trying to figure why now is it all of a sudden leading. Might be rethinking this whole idea. Now I need to keep it. Just for now, maybe down the road we can purchase a nicer cabinet to put up here. And a lot of times on Facebook you can find a lot of stuff really cheap. What I would like to find is like some kind of metal cabinet. That would be perfect for out here instead of another wood cabinet. Now let's see here. Take this back. Grab a hold of it. And this is a very cheap cart. I talked about going shopping on another video. Online shopping at Walmart. Certain things, I guess, you shouldn't really expect someone else to pick up for you. Because it says when oh, this is light duty. Light duty. I didn't even read this. They actually gave me the wrong one. Because I got the one that was supposed to be heavy duty. So, yeah. Alright, right. Oh, no, they cover it. I was able to bring it all the way around. There we go. Alright, so now let's put a couple staples in on this.
You got it?
Why don't you take it over there and put the trash can, please? Thank you.
Yeah. I'll get that trash.
This will be okay for this project. I mean, it's light duty. It's not really going to be used for, except for basically protection. So that's all I need it for. We're going to double it up here, so just got to make sure I don't staple the door shut. No, don't tell me I'm out of staples. I'm out of staples! Alright, let me bring you right back. I'll go get some more staples. Okay, hang on. Alright, I got the staples. And while I was out there, I went ahead and brought up the storage bin. Now, this storage bin was originally over by the pool, and we weren't using it at all. It was basically had a couple things in it, and so basically I cleaned this all out yesterday, got it all nicely cleaned out. The plan is with this is I got several bins. I'll show you the right here. I'll show you that here in a minute. So, anyways, let's finish stapling this up real quick. People say, well, how'd you lose so much weight, Papa Bear? Well, when you forget things, and your base of operation is the barn, and say you're way in the back of the property, well, that's one way to lose weight. Walking back and forth. It will definitely, 3 acres will definitely make you lose weight once you start walking it back and forth every day. And that doesn't even include the time that I'm out here sitting with the dog or taking Carmen for a walk. Alright. Okay, well, that's looking sharp already. I'm just going to put a couple over here. Around here. I won't be able to get my staples anyway, so I'm going to have to turn this for a few minutes. Like I said, it's 4 for pressed wood, it's very solid. It's very solid. So that's why I was like getting ready to move it out. And I'm like, man, this thing's pretty solid. So how can I protect it and make it last a little bit longer? Well, I got a tarp. You see, still been able to pull this up to open up the doors. Alright, so let's move this back here into the spot.
Somebody pepper.
Little bit by little. There we go. Just get it over that way a little bit more. I'm going to throw a couple more in here. It ain't pretty looking, but it will do the job. I'm going to throw a couple back here real quick. All right. Snazzy dazzy. All right. Now that that's all done. So we have our fishing gear and stuff like that. Pole holders. This will be protected in here when they're not being used. Our tackle bags. I probably going to put heavy trash bags on them. Actually, I guess I should bring it around this way. There we go. I'll probably put some heavy trash bags over our tackle bags. These are really nice tackle bags. I really love them. They actually have a rain fly on the bottom of it that you can actually put over it. But I don't want to use that. I want to use heavy trash bags, especially during the winter months when we're not really using these. So, heavy trash bags. Matter of fact, because I'll forget. Let me see here. I got pencils in here and pens. Now the question is, do I have any paper out here I can use? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Everything's repurposed in life. Most people throw away their cardboard and waste up trash and dirty up Mother Earth. Better not be touching anything over there, Carmen. Gotta keep on your toes with her. I'm telling you. Large, heavy, trash, two, That's how you do it when you have fibromyalgia and you get mind fog a lot, and so it's always better just to write down when you're thinking of it. All right, so what else we got here? We have a tote here that has 5 first aid kit. There is fire starter kit in here. There's the gloves that we use for the fire pit. And there's extra bungee. These, I'll tell you, these things are handy, and I have these for everywhere. They were originally, I had some that were for our fishing poles. When we used to go fishing all the time, you know, when you live in an apartment, you had to make sure everything is compacted. She would have her set of poles, and I would wrap these around like snakes. You can find these. These things are weight in gold. I got them on Amazon. If I can remember, I will put a link down below the video for these. Because I just bought several of these off Amazon. These I got, I think, at Bass Pro Shop years and years ago. I don't know if they still even carry them. But see what you can do with these here. We got just a little bit. Like I said, we're not professional video photographers here. You wrap it around here like this. Just wrap one on here. And then you wrap the other one on this. Boom. Boom. I was using I had used them for the tiki torches around the property. Let's put see what else we got here to put in that thing. That tote. We got a couple straps. These were also stretchies. They were used for our tackle bags or tackle our fishing poles. Wrap them around there and give it extra security. So I got several straps like that in there. Let's see. This was leftover stuff from the previous owner. Just fishing gear. I'm not going to put it in that tote. I'm going to put it in here. This was a container they left behind. It had Bobby's fishing bobs in there. I don't know if they're any good, but it looks like there's still some in there might be usable. So we're just going to drop all that stuff right in there. Out of sight, out of mind. And we'll just put that right down in there. Closing the tote up. This tote I'll put in last. This tote here has all of our stuff for parties here on the homestead. Let's bring you down here so you can maybe see this a little better. There we go. This is a tote that we have all our stuff in here for our parties. We keep it nice and clean. So now I have another tote to put this one in to even give it more protection. Because if I didn't have this, I would have took this probably and put it in the barn up in the attic. Or the loft, whatever you want to call it. I guess it really wouldn't be an attic because it's not a house. So that tote is that tote. This goes on top because we use that more to start our fires with. The leaves are coming down. The leaves are coming down. It's so beautiful today. We're supposed to be getting some heavy storms coming in later today. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to the weed whacking today. There were some other things left over by the previous owner. Big Catch Trot line. I'll tell you what, this is pretty sweet looking. Never used one of these before. I always wanted to try my hand at it. Just like net fishing. I like trying net fishing. Here's another little gadget box. Got some worms, so this was all left over by the previous owner. Put that right down in there on this side. That way everything on this side's fishing. Let's see, what else we got? Oh, my wife, she left these out of her bag. My wife is not an organizer, okay? She really isn't. But that's why we make a great team. She works, she has her strong strengths and I have mine. Freaking bee, get out of here. Oh my gosh, the bee just won't leave me alone today. Oh, the bee's gonna sting me. And I don't have any alfalfa. Oh, I do have alfalfa here. Where you at? Stinking bees. I can't stand them. They are our friends, though, as they say. It's time to put these down. Oh, he almost got me that time. He's trying really hard.
You have to stop it.
Hopefully that will take and get him away from us. I'm a bear to get attacked by the bees. These are our fishing poles. They hold each one holds a pole in it to protect him. Right now they're up there. The poles will be going into the barn at the end of the season. But for now, let's put them down in there. All right. We have a salt shaker. I don't know why this got left out from the previous party, but it was in that blue cabinet. I thought it was still open. Okay. Put that down in there. All right. Project number 2 is done. Project number 2 is done. Like I said, everything around here is a project, and you never know how much